Hi guys, how are you all? I'm back with yet another video, and I was not physically well for past few days, so I couldn't come up with new content, and I decided to make this book tag because answering bookish questions is interesting and it's just cheered me up. So I feel so good about shooting this video, and this tag is so interesting. So yeah, if you have been here before, welcome back, and if you are new, welcome. This is Mansi from Readers and Creators. Okay, so this is social media book tag, and now I work on so many social media platforms like Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, WordPress, Amazon, Goodreads, etc. But still there are some apps in this tag of which I am completely unaware, like what they do or what works are done on that platform. But the questions are bookish, so we will just go along with it. And yeah, without any further ado, just move on to the questions. So the first app is Twitter, and the question is my favorite short book. So for me, short book is something under 200 pages, which I choose The Prophet by Khalil Gibran, which is just 128 pages. And this book is like so much wisdom, motivation, inspiration, and all the good things are just aggregated in these 128 pages. This book is so nice. After reading this, you will feel like some spiritual connectivity with all the things around you, a self-realization, and yeah, for me that's my favorite book under 200 pages. Next app is Facebook, and the question is a book people pressurize you to read. Now people can't pressurize us to read anything. It's the other way around. We readers pressurize them to read some books. Well, pressurize, not accurately pressurize, but yeah, books are hyped so much that I get compelled to read those books, and I start seeing that book like everywhere, and then I'm like, let's order it, let's read it, what's in it, just figure it out. So for that there are two books, The Namesake and Undertow. The Namesake by Jhumpa Lahiri and Undertow by Janvi Barua. These two books were so hyped on Instagram, like so hyped everywhere. Every person, each one of my reader friend is reading this book, and in the beginning I was like, I will read it when I want to, but as time goes by and I keep seeing that book, I was like, okay, just get it and read it. And these both just were 50-50 for me, not so good. So yeah. Next app is Tumblr, and the question is book you have read before it was cool, like before the book got popular. So for this I have Too Good to Be True, which I get as NetGalley arc, and I read it before even publishing in physical form, and I loved this book. I even reviewed this on my Instagram handle. So dramatic and suspense, and there's this generational gap and love story and everything. It's like combinedly everything combined in that book, and yeah, it was so good. And now after its publication I can see it on so many feeds, and I feel like ye to main padh chuki hu. So yeah, I read it before it was cool or popular. Next app is MySpace, and the question is book you can't remember whether you liked or not. Now that generally don't happen with me. Every book I read, the story, the characters are like in my mind. I know the story, even if I read that book 2 or 3 years back. But yeah, Milkman by Anna Burns, which was a Pulitzer Prize winner book. I read that book and I liked that book, like just liked that book. And now after all this time, if I think about that story, I'm like, it was not that great. So I'm not sure whether I liked it or not. I think I should reread that so I get my thoughts clear about that book. Next app is Instagram, and the question is a book with beautiful cover. Now this is like targeted question because we readers tend to buy so many books just because of their covers. The covers attract them, and that quote, don't judge a book by its cover, is totally wrong because we always judge a book by its cover. But these days I am so obsessed with cover of House of Hollow by Krista Sutherland, and that cover is like, I have saved at least 100 posts of that single book in my Instagram, and this cover just never gets out of my mind, and it's so good, and this reviews are so great, so I'm gonna read that too soon. Next app is YouTube, and the question is book which should be turned into a movie. Okay, I think all the young adult genre books, like they are so dramatic and there's so much teenage drama, high school and drugs and abuse and addiction, everything. So I think that those type of genres should be converted into movie or series form because they are better to watch. And for particular one book, I would say The Disappearances by Emily Bain Murphy, which I recently read for my Asian readathon, and that is like so magical and mystery and suspense and young adult everything. So I just want to see that in moving form, in image form, in like that. So that. Next is Goodreads, and the question is book you will recommend to everyone. Now, two books I will blindly and always recommend to every person: Tuesdays with Morrie by Mitch Albom and A Man Called Ove by Frederick Backman. These both books have old protagonists, like people from old age, and these both books are marvelous, fantastic, great and masterpieces. Tuesdays with Morrie is non-fiction and A Man Called Ove is fiction, but it is so good, like so good. So these two books I will highly recommend everyone to read. Next is Skype, and the question is book character you would love to talk to. Again, Ove and Morrie. Tuesdays with Morrie and A Man Called Ove. I would love to talk to them. I would love to just sit across them and just shoot all my questions to them and hear them talk. I am just dying to meet them. And yeah, from a romantic perspective, I think I would love to meet Mr. Darcy from Pride and Prejudice. Next is a snapshot, and the question is book pretty on outside and ugly on inside. I won't say ugly because like if I'm reading a book, I'm getting something little, less, average, so much, whatever I'm gaining from it. So I won't say it ugly, but yeah, Blind Willow and Sleeping Woman by Haruki Murakami, which I picked up after reading Kafka on the Shore. I thought Murakami, and that book disappointed me a lot. Like I didn't like that book at all. It was a story book. There were certain stories and each story was like ending abruptly, like in middle, like you are talking and the story khatam. So it just disappointed me a lot. So that book, because of Murakami, because of cover, because of its name, I bought it and that disappointed me. So it's next is Pinterest, and the question is book that taught you something. Now each and every book taught me something in different ways, but to just answer this question, I will say Becoming by Michelle Obama and Tuesdays with Morrie by Mitch Albom. Becoming, both are non-fiction, and Becoming, Michelle Obama is like already an inspiring figure and I just get inspired from her so much. She is my idol, and after reading Becoming, I am just huge fan of her, more than I ever was. Tuesdays with Morrie, same with that. The story, the concept of life, that the living standards, the positivity, optimism, pessimism, everything explained so beautifully in that book, and that's why I love both of these books. And these two books changed me as a person. Seriously, they changed me as a person. They changed my perspective of looking into things and about my thoughts and everything. So these books taught me great amount of things. So yeah, all the apps are done and I have answered all the questions. Now all questions asked for a book, and I almost answered 2 books in every question. So yeah, I do that cheating in books cases, but yeah, it's done. And for next Wednesday, I think I will shoot a reading vlog, or I might tell you about all the prompts and books I'm gonna read for TQR June Readathon, which is hosted by the Kurki reader Muskan, and I'm participating in that too. For May, I participated in Asian Readathon, and for June, I'm participating in this. So many readathons in 2021, but I'm just at home, so why not? And yeah, just subscribe my channel, show all your love and support, and tell me in comments about these books, if you have read any of these, or what are your views on these books. And if you want to talk about Milkman, just drop in comments that too. And yeah, follow me on Instagrams, because there I am updating everything. the books I am reading, the books I have reviewed, everything. And yeah, like, comment, share and subscribe. And till then, keep reading, be happy, be safe. Bye bye.